Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, we got a job to do.
Oh. Did we fall asleep?
I think we did.
Whoa.
I think we were very sleep deprived from the last episode.
Oh, man. I had the weirdest dream.
Well, what dream did you have?
Well, I dreamt that I was Hiccup, you were Toothless.
Okay, I'm not gonna complain.
And we had to fight this big-ass green dragon that had 10 smaller dinosaur-looking dragons. I automatically loved them. That rode on the bottom of its wings, and it was like a bomber plane.
What?
Yeah, I know. Fucking weird.
That is pretty weird.
Yeah.
But no, let's watch the next episode. We got a job to do.
Yeah. That wasn't a dream sequence? What the hell? Okay, no bullshit. I love this episode.
I have a love, I love this episode. I love the Aesop, but it just feels kind of forced. In my opinion, it just feels like a forced Aesop.
It didn't feel forced to me. It actually felt kind of necessary.
It is necessary, but
it wasn't heavy-handed. It wasn't too heavy-handed.
It wasn't too heavy-handed, but the way the Aesop was presented, the presentation of said Aesop,
really,
was kind of like, really?
Okay, all right. So should we just get to talking about the episode? This is episode 7, The Longest Day, and it's quite. And I don't know where to put this. This doesn't feel like a breather episode because they reference twice the last episode, and it is technically plot relevant, but the B plot, I don't know what to categorize this.
Yeah, I think I can't either.
I can't. Okay, the thing is that there's this astrological phenomenon where there's 2 weeks of sunlight, absolutely no darkness. You know, I kind of knew that this wasn't historical in any way. I mean, it's dragons with that.
Actually, there are some parts of the Earth that this does happen.
It does.
Yes. Okay. The problem is that's mostly like somewhere near Alaska.
Well, we are in the north. Oh, so that's why we're like smack dab in the middle of the northern hemisphere. So we not only get regular 24 hours a day plus 5 seasons.
Yes. Though also the opposite does occur too.
2 weeks of 30 days of night. Oh yeah. Okay, now that makes sense. I'm so glad I have you, because I was gonna say we are not on Earth anymore. Not on Earth. We are not even in fucking Kansas anymore.
But you know, the B plot was entertaining. It feels like the nuts are scientists studying the effects of hallucination and
of sleep deprivation.
Of sleep deprivation. And they're listing off everything from paranoia,
extreme paranoia, to mood swings.
You're my best friend.
Okay. To extreme euphoria. Oh man, this is so great! I feel like I have wings.
Okay, calm down. This is not Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, I love that movie. That had such good music. And Christopher Lloyd. Okay.
But, and not to mention, clumsiness.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. You okay? Are you alright? Ow. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I, but, yeah, all these symptoms of being sleep deprived, which is entertaining.
Yes,
because the dragon's like, I gotta put up with this shit.
I know. And even Hiccup is not immune. He's not infallible to this. He's actually irrational.
Yes.
The whole he goes to his dad, says, "Hey, can I borrow the A-team?" What? Yes. Why? Okay. I'm just gonna take him, and we're gonna just blow Vigo's ship and all his dragon hunters to Kingdom Come.
Actually, I like the part like I just gonna fine tune them, and like, okay,
Yeah,
you're a terrible liar.
Yeah. I love that. Love that interaction between Hiccup
Actually,
and Stoic.
this was the high point for me. This was the kind of the high point of this episode was Hiccup and Stoic having a father-son conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as you know, the future chieftain here, he kind of has to learn.
Yeah. Not only that, but this is also a callback to episode 3, Midnight Scrum. You know, with the whole we're allies, we're peers. There can be no secrets between us.
Yes.
And so and Stoic was taking the initiative. Okay, you're a bullshit liar.
Yes. And I do like no. Here's the good part. Hey, remember this item called the Dragon Eye?
Ah, yes.
Because we haven't heard of it since.
Well, that's technically what a MacGuffin is.
I know the MacGuffin, but still, it's just like, what was the point of said MacGuffin when it was off their hands? Because we spent last season?
First 2 seasons.
Without, was it with or without said MacGuffin?
With MacGuffin.
With MacGuffin, that's right. And
the last season was without MacGuffin.
yes, so we spent the entire last season without MacGuffin, and it felt like the MacGuffin had no importance.
Well, you pretty much hit the nail on the head of what a MacGuffin is.
Yes. You know, it's like, okay, so we had season 1 and 2 of Race to the Edge with the MacGuffin. And apparently it's not important anymore?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so Hiccup, he's pretty much told that no, you can't use the A-team to get your revenge because I said so. So
Father of the Year.
Yes, yeah. Ah, man, he's awesome.
Yes.
So while Hiccup and Toothless are flying back to the edge, they hear a Dragons in Distress call. And there's this little dragon with a broken wing. Or is it broken?
Dun dun dun.
It's a trap!
No. You gotta do it right. Amar Akbar?
It's a trap!
Okay, fine. Yes, I don't understand why he's the sole ownership of that.
He's just a certain amount of ham.
Fine.
Or actually, no, it's not ham, it's just obvious.
Okay. Fine. So yeah, I actually love the designs of the dragons simply because, well, they look like dinosaurs.
Actually, no. The first thing I had when I see these dinosaurs, dragonsaurs,
Yeah.
Was clever girl.
Actually, you know what? With the color and the shape of the head, it actually reminds me of Chomper from Land Before Time 2.
It did. Oh man, that brings back memories.
It does. So yeah, they lure Hiccup and Toothless to this canyon, and then which it turns out that's luring them to this big green dragon, and
sorry.
No, that's kind of what makes this hilarious, and I guess this is my only nitpick, is that, yeah, it looks like a bomber plane with the smaller dragons acting like machine guns or even missiles
cool.
like that.
It was cool. Like,
what? It was funny. I was actually kind of expecting a.
No, I was too, but honestly, it was just weird.
It was, and
it just doesn't fit with the world of dragons. It just fell out of place.
That's kind of why I was thinking that this whole thing was just gonna be a dream that Hiccup was having, and that would actually be the one time when I think that little cop out is okay.
Yes,
because the whole thing is about that, they haven't slept for 8 days.
Yes.
So their mind's about to come up with some crazy shit. I mean, a bomber plane dragon is a lot crazier than Chicken Roughnut.
Yeesh.
But But the difference between that and Chicken Rough Nut is hilarious.
Yes.
A giant version of chicken in pigtails.
Okay, that was great.
Yes.
But now, the one thing I do have to majorly detract from this is the way I don't know if the dragon's dead. I mean, they did the Red Death thing.
They took it out exactly like the Red Death, but this is a TV series. Pretty much, there's not very much death in the TV series. There can be death in the movies.
Yes, it can be death in the movies, but really, was it knocked out? Did it actually die? Because, they're flying full speed, when you're going at such speed towards the ground.
I don't know if it was full speed.
I don't know. It's like, when you fall down at such a height, like, you're not falling. You're actually
they're flying.
And I'm expecting something to be hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, but it could just be hurt, not dead. I mean, you thought that the death song was dead back in season 1, and last season with the baby death song, it turned out to be still alive.
Yeah, though it wasn't actually. I was questioning whether it was starved to death. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was barricaded in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not like sheep. They're not Wile E. Coyotes.
Yeah.
And I feel like, the way they took out the dragon was kind of lazy.
Not every time they take out a dragon can be creative. I mean, sometimes if it worked before, it could work again.
You could argue, don't break what ain't broke.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yes. So keep using that.
I mean, it's not like they used it every time.
No, it's not. But
this is only like what, second time?
I think it was third.
Really? What was the third time?
Yeah, I gotta retry the first 2 seasons.
Okay. But okay, all in all, this was It was entertaining and actually pretty relevant to the overall season plot.
Yes, it was.
A nice moment between Hiccup and Stoic, and goddamn,
now
the writers, the way they act, it was okay. Longest Day, that is like the Eel Effect 2.0. Only instead of sickness, it's sleep deprivation.
No, actually, just remembered something.
Yes.
Did you see all the skeletons?
Yes, I did. I did see those.
So, do these dragons eat the hunters?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, that's another good thing. We're going back to that. Now, going back to the little darker territories that we had at the beginning of the whole Race to the Edge series.
Yes,
right.
Especially with the harmony.
Yeah, imperfect harmony. Yeah. All right. So, okay, can we get back to the writers and how out of character they are?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure these guys seen it.
Okay, but
it's entertaining to see Snout out being an emotional wreck. It's entertaining to see Astrid let it go, let me go, let's express my emotions.
Oh, when I heard her say, I want to talk about feelings, I was going like, yes, say how much you love Hiccup.
Of course, we all did.
Yes.
No, let's see, the best part about it was, Fish Legs, can you help me clean my dragon?
Can you lend me a hand?
You lend me a hand?
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean by that?
What do you think you mean by that? Yeah, you better walk away. And that was
the look on Heather's face. It was just
it was
priceless.
I know. Oh, so yeah. And
honestly, it's like this is on the level of Bad Moon Rising.
Yeah.
And actually, I would have to say it surpasses it because of one aspect. It's not just T.J. Miller pulling his weight.
Joe, he doesn't.
He's not.
He kind of shares the. He doesn't really carry much of the weight, but everyone else is acting so batshit crazy.
Yes, in fact, I like to say this is on par with the Night and the Fury.
Sort of. I still want to,
And
I would want to put this on the eel effect.
yes, but on a comedic level for me, the comedic level. In fact, this actually has potential to surpass Night and Fury because the fact that it's everyone being comically entertaining. It's not just one person, which is what Night and Fury was, which revolved around Dagger being Dagger.
Really, not even Tough Nut trying to tell horror stories to the dragons and
That
then
too.
getting stuck on a stalactite.
Yeah, but those are like how many instances compared to Dagger?
Okay.
And compared to was Bad Moon Rising, which is mostly T.J. Miller being T.J. Miller in his Tough Nut glory.
Yes.
This one is actually the most teamwork between comedy of the whole entire team.
Okay. Well, all right. I'd like to contest that this is more like the eel effect because it involves most of the characters acting out of character. The only difference is that it's not just Snarlout and Tupton and the twins, but also we get Fish Legs and Astrid, we never see her like that at all, is never embarrassed.
Yeah.
And by extension Heather, who throughout the whole Race to the Edge series has always been presented as a badass.
Yes.
So the fact that now she's as uncoordinated as a newborn toddler.
Yes, and not to mention, it shows how much the dragons care for their owners.
Yes.
You know, like they're just watching out for them. The fact that Astrid's trying to juggle maces and then falls, and Stormfly's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Also, nice on the accuracy, Stormfly. You missed one.
Yeah, which lands on Snotlout's head.
Okay.
And you know what Snotlot does?
He laughs and just hits it and continues hitting it. But it's the ending. The payoff of that whole thing is that they've had enough of them, so they just drop them into the crack of the dome, and the darkness is what puts them to sleep.
Yeah. And I honestly, that was such a good way to end it.
It was satisfying.
But if I had to grade this, okay, it's going to be an A on comedy, but overall, like, for this whole entire thing, it's mostly what's detracting it is the whole dragon issue.
All right, so it'd be what?
It'd be minus.
I'd actually give it a B plus, because I can overlook the whole dragon issue because one, I like the design of the smaller dragons, and two, the whole episode was relevant to the plot, and number three, of course, the comedy.
Oh yeah.
It was just you cannot fail an episode like that with comedy this good.
Yes, I was going to say if you're going to tell me you can't fail an episode with comedy, I'm going to bring back a horrible memory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I saved myself by saying that good.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end. You know what that means. That means
it's time for me to get some sleep because this episode is draining.
All right. All right. I think I'll join you, but first, DreamWorks, give us the Snap Trapper.
Okay.